Hello guys, to Snipe or Fail episode 4. Today we are looking at, tricked you didn't I? We're looking at the X-Shot longshot. I want to see what this guy can do. And yeah, this blaster overall is very interesting. I have heavily modified it. It hits around 180s, 190s. Metal plunger tube, because you kind of have to. Worker, scar barrel, just normal worker scar is what we're going to be using. New front grip, because I like it more. And this thing loads from the back. Very nice design. Very, very nice. Issues I can see happening is the barrel to the actual main, like the top, is very far. So aiming this guy might be a bit difficult. And yeah, this thing feels nice, is very ergonomic. I like it. I actually like it a lot. Does make a very bad creaking sound when you do prime it with my modifications. I did buy this thing on sale at it was already used, technically. Used. It just came without a mag, and it was half price, so I bought it. And yeah, I like it. Let's see what this thing can actually do at Sniper Fail. If you've never seen Sniper Fail before, we take a specific blaster. We take it from 25 feet. There's 10 targets. If you hit all 10 within 18 rounds, well, no, sorry. If you hit 1 out of all 10 in 18 rounds, it will move to the next stage, which goes to 50 feet, then 75 feet, then 100 feet. No thing has ever been able to claim the 100-foot range. This guy has the power to, so we'll see what it can do, shall we? Alright, today we are still shooting at water bottles. Same rounds, yellow, workers, and the X-Shot long shot we're taking a shot at. It uses a normal worker scar, if you can't tell, and we'll just see how this thing does. It is heavily modified. That's a hit. Hit. I don't think it really likes workers. Now we're off to the races. Alright, first two were hit, so 7 out of 10. Not bad. Has some issues with these worker darts. Might have to switch those. We'll see. I'm not sure. I have to look at the footage to see how actually those things were flying weird. But not bad. 7 out of 10. Not bad at all. It moves us back to 50 feet. So we are back at 50 feet with the X-Shot long shot. Firing, we switched up the darts. We're now firing the X-Shot darts, the red ones. seeing how this goes now. Did well at 25. Can it do better at 50? One way to find out. It's accurate, that's for sure. Oh, come on. This thing's doing well. That dart came out bad. Another 7 out of 10. Actually impressive. If that one didn't just waste 4 rounds, maybe could have got even more than the 25. But even split across the board is not bad. Well, with that, I'm kind of excited to see what we can do at 75 feet, shall we? All right, 75 feet, whiff, work a long shot, whiff chilies. See how this guy can perform. At least I got one at least. One at 75 feet. I mean, it is 75 feet, and this thing is really hard to aim because how far the barrel is lower than the actual top of the rail, but 75 feet, one, not bad. It moves on, at least. Let's head back to 100 feet, shall we? Well, this is it. X-shot long shot has made it to 100 feet. Is it capable? Be the first blaster to nail at 100 feet? We'll see. See what happens, really. I don't really remember, but I think this would be the first time ever hitting something at 100 feet. At 100 feet, I'm really just praying. That was so close. Got so close a few times, but yet again, it has failed at 100 feet. And this guy hits around 190. But just couldn't do it. Let's get to the recap, shall we? So, the X-Shot longshot is now the new first place on this list, with taking down 15 out of 40 cups, beating the Nexus Pro X by 3 cups. Even though the darts I was using for the very first round were not the best darts for this blaster, it seems. But taking 7 cups at 25 feet and another 7 cups at 50 feet is very impressive. And then 1 cup at 75 feet seems to be about what the average is. And then 100 feet, it got really close, but still nothing. But coming in with a final score of 37.5%, beating the Nexus Pro X that got 30%. It's now first place, it did really well, and it seems to be the most accurate blaster on the list now. Let's get to the recap, shall we? So how did the X-Shot longshot do? This is modified, take that into consideration, but it is now the new #1 blaster with like 37%. Man, that's still failing. It hit 15 out of 40. But it still did not get the 100 foot though. Haven't had a blaster got 100 feet yet. It did well. I like it better with the worker scar. That's why I keep it on it, because it keeps the front part. My issues with this blaster is the top rail is too far away from this barrel, so that's why I went all the way back here to aim instead of keeping it up here. Went all the way back here, and I was aiming, helped me aim better. But overall, stock's pretty good. I like it. It adjusts slightly. I like it. Trigger. I'll shoot this thing once to make sure. Trigger is not great. Handle's alright. The grippling on it, like these little yellow balls on it, it does not help. And then my front grip, I changed it. This thing does have a heavier spring load in it. I do like the front grip. I like gripping it like this. That makes it more accurate for somehow with me. Instead of holding like this, gives me a better place to stance. But overall, it did really well. Oh, and of course, metal plunger tube, because the normal plunger tube sucks. But with that, this is the new greatest blaster. We'll see if there's anything else that actually beat this one. But it did well. It did pretty dang decent overall. This thing hits about 190s, 180s. And yeah, with that, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.